All right, morning. Thanks for making it M&M TV with Mark and Marjorie. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel and help us to grow our channel. And as you know, I am Marjorie.
Yes, so good morning again and welcome back. Welcome back to another M&M TV and in this morning's topic, we are dealing with the whole business of special needs children, artistic children, and all of the above. Yes, and I must say to you, my viewers, my subscribers, that I have a child who have a problem. Yes, special needs are artistic. Yes, I do. And I must tell you, truthfully and honestly, it's a difficult job to father such a child. It's the most challenging job a parent could ever got as a child, as a parent. Yes, it's a job where you have to have extraordinary amount of faith. It's a tough job. It's a job that sometimes a lot of thoughts would enter into your mind. But as a strong father, and as parents, we have to try our best to know that these are not their faults. And things happen to the best of us. And, none of us is perfect. And we come here in this world here with all kind of different issues. Yes? Some come without eyes. Yes? Some come without hands. Some come without feet. All kind of different issues we come into this world with. And therefore, a person who have a child who have an artistic or a child have a special needs is no exception. It is a very difficult job as a parent to really manage a child who have a autism or a special needs child. And for those of you who have friends or who, if you yourself have children or a child who have autism or who have special needs, then you can notice, you can know what we are saying. It's a challenging job. Very, very challenging, I can tell you that. And I must, it's just a very challenging job. But when it comes on to the school situation, sometimes the challenge gets even worse. Because in the school system, there are not enough, enough is not done for a child who has special needs. I mean, most of the times, the children who have special needs are left behind. Because, I think for some reason, we are slowly getting there. But we have such a far way to go. Because most schools, local and primary or high schools, still do not have a class or two which is geared for children who have autism or they have special needs. And I'm going to appeal to the Prime Minister, going to appeal to the Minister of Education. I'm going to appeal also to the Health Minister to give special attention to such of our children who have such challenges. Because it is already difficult and us as parents to really deal with children who have these kind of challenges. And when them reach to the point when they start going to school, our burden is even heavier. We never ask to actually have a child who have autism or special needs in the world. It happens. And we can't love them any less because of what they have. As I said previously, it is extremely challenging. And I know it for a fact. Sometimes I feel as a father that I would run away. Yes? Sometimes as a father, I feel like I would You know, some thoughts will come to your mind sometimes, but it's because you are strong and you know God, so you don't really go down that road. But it's a challenging situation, and when there are when time comes for them to go to school, and some of us live close to schools in and around here. All of us live to school, close to school, and sometimes because of the challenging of our children, we can't get them to a school near us. So we will have to take them far away, which is costly, very expensive for us as parents to really deal with. Yes? And this is where I think our government need to step up and really help us who have children who have these kind of challenges, because it is significant. The problem in the burden is heavy. I will need the government to help in a greater way, because it's unfair that a parents have a child who have autism in a certain parish and don't have to left go to another parish out of the area, way out, and you have to take that child to school morning and evening. It's expensive, because the fact of the matter is that the government do not, and I repeat, not have nothing for the people who are in the rural areas. So people who are in the rural areas have to fight it. The people who are in the urban areas, they have JOTC. They can take off a burden, they can burn off of them. But we who live in the rural areas have to struggle like hell to send our children to school who have these kind of challenges. Even for those who do not have these challenges, it's still a challenge, because you have very children who don't have those conditions. And it's challenging because you have to pay so much money for fare every day to send our children from school, right? Because the government have the government on both sides, the JLP and the PMP, have not give one rat's ass about the people who are in the rural areas. The only time that the government on both sides care about people who have special needs and who have challenges is when an accident happens and 5 or 6 students dead. That is when you see them they send one bus for 2 weeks and say to safeguard the people them. And as soon as things get back to normal, they send it back to town. And the challenge continues. So the government on both sides don't care about the people who are in the country area, the people who are in the rural areas. They don't business about people like us who have challenges, who is tough on us, who some of us can't even find food to eat sometimes. It's rough, because we not get no reprieve, because the fear in the country areas high. Some of us can hardly get a good meal, right? Because the fees, we have to pay for sending them to school. We have to go for them at morning time and evening time, right? It's high, and we're not getting any assistance from government. I'm not speaking about myself alone. I'm speaking about all of the parents who have needs, children who have special needs, and children who don't even have special needs. It's challenging. But we are dealing with mainly, at this point in time, the children who have special needs. And it's full time for the government to really institute in all schools across the whole nation that people who have children who have special needs can go to a class nearest them. They should make that available. They should have teachers trained to deal with people's, children such as these. That the burden can be shared. It's too much to put everything on the people who are in the rural areas and not in the other parts. And I am most displeased with that, because I know how it feels, because I have to deal with it on a daily basis. Because my one sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult, and it's rough for us as parents. Very rough for us as parents to really sort out them kind of challenges in here. It's rough for us. So Miss, I'm sorry, I just get carried away with this, but that's how I feel about it. We who are suffering, who have these kind of children, we need more help from government. We need more help. We need more We need them to put more classes in every high school, in every primary school, that our children can get a chance, because they have a chance, they need a chance also to learn. Because according to the matter of the ministry of education, every child can learn and every child must learn. Yes? And so at that me I talk about this morning. When people them need help, they don't need more place that they can go comfortably. Because when you all put them into certain institution which is not geared for them, which is challenging. So there should be a class or two in every high school and every primary school where these children can get this special attention that they need, that we can get the best out of them.
I think when you have a child that is special, is a special child, it calls for patience. It calls for patience. Sometimes you have to just put the child, because if the child has special needs, there is no way that the child going to act as if they are normal, right? Them a go do something sometime way different from way picnic way normal would do, right? Them think different and they act different. So you have to have patience when it come on to them, right? So when it come on to the school situation, I think that them face discrimination and all those things. They don't feel like they are welcome there, and so because some schools, as they hear about, I'm talking about the normal setting. I'm not talking about the special needs school. I'm talking about the normal setting. Because when you carry a child to a school that normal children go, everybody there they normal, the child is found wanting. Right? The child is found wanting because sometimes they must say they no geared for them man. Them dangerous are from the here say they special, they feel to say they dangerous and so on. Them are go create problem in the school and so on, so most of the time they are found wanting. Not only that, but they suffer a lot when it come on to the school, because most of the time they have to be at home, right?
Well, speak of your experience. I mean, speak of your experience.
They have to be at
you don't have to be. Just speak of your experience,
right?
Because we have the experience.
Them sometimes them do any little thing or so on, them they are out of the school.
Yeah.
And so because I even have a friend of mine who she have a little daughter who she not really, she can't really speak, and she went to a school and she was crying, and they sent her home. They sent her home just for crying, you know. So she can't really speak. They send her home, and from them send her home, she can't get her into a school. She have to be home 2 years now. And they want her to do this big assessment where she can't afford. Right? 100,000, and how much they want her to find where she's unable to find. So the child is at home, and then she get another place where they say they do assessment, and when she go there, they have one whole week before the child. So the child can't get assessed. The child is at home, sitting down, right? Cannot get to go to school because they want the child to be assessed. They say that it did not take her until she's assessed. So she's at home, sitting down. So me agree that the government need to do more for these children, right? You can't have a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old picnic. We're supposed to go to school. They are more for 2 years and 3 years. right? They need to get somewhere. Me no know if them are go home it in every parish.
It should be open in every
Sure
parish
if they
because
are going to do
it
that.
should be open in
But
every parish because in every parish you have children who have special needs in every parish. Every parish. So I think a class should be there in every school, low, primary and high school, that is geared to help children who have these kind of challenges.
because if my child, she suffer when he come on to school, She hardly go school,
Right.
She hardly go school. Because sometimes at one point she gets sent home for nothing at all. Nothing.
Yes.
Because them a say she up and down and she busy.
Yes.
And she not staying at the class and all this. And she gets sent home. She gets sent home one time at 5 months she gets sent home for. Come back again. Then they are school. Me left her at a boarding institution. And to my surprise,
Incident happened.
in a night, 10 o'clock, when the picnic they supposed to be at them bed, pay for she stay there. To my surprise, fight my daughter and one other one. Right? And they send home she. They send home my daughter. The other one is at school, was at school, but my daughter got sent home. The persons who were on duty, they are still there, and my daughter got sent home. And from how long? March. From March, my daughter was sitting at home.
She is still sitting at home.
Right? And then she made Kiara go do the PEP exam, and she passed the PEP, and she's supposed to go to a high school. And it was a difficult thing for her to get in there because she looked different.
Well, she doesn't really look different, but
others,
she have some
right?
different. She doesn't look different like that because she's very normal, but she would have like she would do a little different, some little strange things, but she not look different like that, but she would act up. She should act a little bit different. She would act up somewhat.
So we have difficulties did forget her, but it seems as if she finally going to get through to go there. But as far as the shadow and so is concerned,
yes,
in the schools, if they get them to go there, they have to get someone to sit in the class with them.
yes.
And some of the schools, they say that they are not, they not really accept that, and them something there, and you have to be up and down at Ministry of Education for ministry to talk for them and all them thing there. And it is really a struggle for these children to survive in these institutions. You know that it is not geared for them directly, but sometimes the distance where you have to travel to take them, because at one point where I'm living in Manchester, I had to take her to Kingston. I have to take her to Kingston at a special institution, and it costs us a whole heap of money. Whole heap of money to and fro for her to go. And every minute a holiday, and you have to go for her and all them things, and them a charge you much money for her bus. She have to pay the same fare.
Yeah.
Right?
Even she have on the uniform from that particular school that she was going. Then she have to pay the same like adults even before she reached 12 years old. Even when she had 10.
And she
these wicked busmen. And this is why, this is why I said that the government need to do more, because we who live in the rural areas, it's a challenge because we don't get no reprieve at all. We feel our fears are extremely high, right? JUTC them, them who are in the urban areas, they get benefit. They get benefit, but we in the rural areas, we face it hard. hard out here.
Because at one point, they might tell me say they want $650 for me for her. And they barely want get a seat.
Exactly.
They want
They want
put
you sitting in
somebody else
and they want you
beside
sitting in
her,
lap.
or they sometimes they want me put her in my lap.
I still want
Say no, me can pay $650 put her in my lap. She have to get a seat, right? So it's a real struggle, and I just hope and pray and calling out that the government will do more for these children. Me no expect say them a go home school in a every parish.
Well, not now. It's not about that opening school. You know. It's not about that opening school. What they need to do is to have a class or two in every school.
Yeah, but they have a class or two in every school.
It needs
but
to.
They are saying then
and
that they
get
are
special
not
teachers.
trained.
Yes.
They are not trained.
But of course, you know, say, you're going to have to get
for
special.
children like
You know, but you know, you're going to have to get special teachers to deal with them.
Because if you even get the shadow to sit with them, when they miss a shadow, I mean the government pay people to sit with these children at a table and help them to do their work.
Yes.
So if they even do that sometime, is a challenge too, because the shadow can't really teach the child. The shadow have to get the instruction from the teacher and teach the child. And sometimes because the teachers are not geared for that, sometimes the shadow still have a problem.
Yes.
Because the shadow knows, because I have seen where shadow help my daughter to do their work, and the work is not correct. The work is not correct. The shadow don't really understand some way that some of what is taught, right? So when the shadow help my daughter know, me recognize say the work is not correct. So they need special teachers along with these shadows to that the children can learn, right? So setting up a class, you have to have them. You have to have special teacher where we can teach.
But of course,
with along with the shadow.
Naturally.
That they can.
Naturally.
Because when you have a normal teacher teaching, the normal teacher only know how to teach normal children.
Yes.
Right? So the ones that are special needs, they are going to be left behind. Right? Then they back them they basically. They now go catch up back with the ones that are more normal.
Yeah.
Right? So
of course.
It's a struggle. They're going to go in the normal setting, but you know say them don't really go, education wise, them now go there with the other children, but them have to just go because of where they are living. The distance between where they are living and the special needs school sometimes is far and cause a lot. So they have to just catch on basically in the normal setting, and that is where the child is found wanting. Right? So Mr. Prime Minister, Miss Favour Williams, please consider to have more to provide better for these children, so that they don't have to struggle amongst the normal children in the school, and that they are not don't have to struggle against the teachers that are in the classroom, that they don't treat them different like a outcast.
Because the one that she's not acceptable for what did she say to those teachers?
well, she went far after she passed and went by the school, and they kept a meeting. That with some people that if that she want to come there and so on, so on, so on. They were like everybody just just like them not really
Just say it as it is.
them you know them never really accepting of her,
Right.
you know, to say the least.
Right.
They were not really accepting of her. So she recognized that. And she was asking,
Yes.
say, Unu no want me ah?"
Well, it's not a laughing.
Unu no want me.
It's not a laughing
Unu no
matter.
want me in that school, yeah.
It's not a laughing matter.
Unu no want me.
It's a serious
Right?
matter.
She recognized that. Oh, they were talking. She's a special child, you know, but she's not. She no fool to certain
She's not
things.
fool.
So she might not understand everything, but she catch on to certain things and recognize what was going on. And
Right.
she was asking if they don't want her there.
Yeah,
Right.
and of course, you know, that would make a child feel bad.
Yes, and she felt so sad because she
Yeah.
had said, when she come out, she had said, Mommy, they don't want me. They don't want me. They don't want me. Because even when she was asking the persons in the meeting, one of them said to her that big people talking. Big people talking, but and you are a child. But she recognized that something was not right. Some had. She feel aware, she feel left out, basically.
Of course.
Right? And she has, you know, sometimes she has said, Mommy, they don't want me. They don't want me there. They don't want me there. You know? But because of the distance, you know, and so on, the financial thing, she's going to be going to the school near her. But she's not 100%. She not go fit in. She not go fit in there, so but she's not going to fit in there, but the Ministry of Education sent her there.
Yeah,
and
this is
because
why
I was sent back to the Ministry of Education by the school, and when I went there, they sent me back to the Ministry of Education, and when I went to the Ministry of Education, they sent me back there. So when they sent me back there now, there was some controversy surrounding her, and then finally I got a call that she was going to be accepted. So it is a real struggle for them, and a real struggle for us as the parents. So we would like them to do something for the children, and I wouldn't blame the school, you know. I wouldn't blame the school because they are not geared for that.
right.
You know, I wouldn't blame the school totally, but they are not geared for that. So,
Yeah,
so
but
when
this
they
is
hear
why-
of a special needs child going to come there,
Them
their head start to get, you know, they might wonder, what got me as I know, right? So
and this is why I said that in every school there should be a special class with special teachers trained to deal with such children, because we know that it's not going to be easy for her to manage in the regular settings. So in every high school, in my opinion, and you know, there should be certainly a class in every high school, in every primary school, across the 14 parish for children who have these type of situations. Yes? Autism are special needs. Yes? Because they are human beings, they are special children, and they need special attention, they need special education. So they, you know, I mean, the government have to bear this in mind, that they need to provide in every community, in every parish, there should be a special class in every high school with special teachers to really teach these children, because either we like it or not, they are here, and by not liking it, they are not going to not be here. So we have to make provision for them. And I think we shall leave it here.
Yes, man. So, do you agree with us that the government should look out more for children with special needs, and that they will not have to struggle because of their condition?
Which is not their fault.
And so
they never born, they never asked for it. Because we don't have the issue. But these things happen. So we want to that's away. We want to take our 3 points because she have this challenge. We can't do that. So we need help.
Do you
And we're calling upon the government to help. Help! Yes, help. We need help. And me not gonna put up nothing. We need help. 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 Help.
Yes, man. And for the other parents that are
they are saying the same thing.
And have
help
their child to be sitting at home for 2 years.
They need help too. So but before you go further though, before we end the video.
And not only that,
there's another lady that you said, another lady that pay 200,000 when they said
yes, man.
What happened to her?
There was another lady who paid 100,000 to get her child assessed.
Mm-hmm.
And when she realized the money went down the drain because they said that she did not do the right assessment.
You see it? So
she had to do over assessment again, and the child was at home for 2 years.
All right.
Right? And when you have children at home for 2 years, child development agency and all of that.
Yes.
They are threatening to charge you, because if my daughter was at home from March, and child development agency let me know that they wrote a letter and gave to me that I must take it anywhere I'm going, because if they find out that the child is out of school, they are going to charge me. I am saying, but you're going to charge me when it's not me, when it's not me have the child out of school, right? So please, Miss Favour Williams, Mr. Prime Minister, do something please for special needs parents and special needs children. So on that note, bless upon yourself.
Thank you. And goodbye.